What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live, and I'm doing a video today about what is real love. So, of course, on all of these videos that I've been making, I always say, hey, I don't know everything, I don't know it all. I'm a student, I'm a lifelong student, just like everybody else. You know, I'm just sharing what I've been learning, just like as students, we're supposed to take notes and then review our notes and come up with a project or a plan or share something with the class. That's what I'm doing. That's what YouTube is, honestly, is like the whole earth is a school, and YouTube is a phenomenal platform for us as students to share what we've been learning. Honestly, that's what YouTube is. YouTube is a phenomenal platform for us as students, life students, to share what we've been learning, share what's been helping us, and, beyond that too. But anyways, so what I'm talking about is what is real love. I'm sharing what I've been learning, what's been helping me at this young age. I'm always learning and I'm always experiencing stuff too. I'm the I'm a book, so I'm sharing the patterns, the experiences, the ups, the downs, you know, the experiments that I've been through. So I didn't say I know it all. I'm always learning. At the same time, I have a greatly valid voice. I have a valid voice. I have true experience too. So, anyways, what is real love? First and foremost, real love is not one-sided. So, what I mean by this is that true, real love, like I'm talking about when you see those couples that are in their 60s, couples that are in their 70s, 80s, they're senior citizens, they're elders, they're older, and they've been together for a while and they're up in older age. That's real true love. And the point I'm making is like it's not one-sided. Like the reason why those older couples got that far is because like they both are having a mutual relationship. Like they are both sharing the mutual feelings. They realize that they're both have to be a whole being, a whole human, a whole being, life form, a whole woman and a whole man. None is better than the other. If you're a woman, you're the wife, you're not better than your husband. You're not superior to your husband. You don't control, dictate, or own your husband. And same thing for men. You're not, you know, running, you know, the world. You know what I mean? You're not dictating what your wife does. You don't own your wife. You don't control your wife. Like it's both sides is equal. The wife doesn't control the husband and the husband doesn't control the wife. That's what love is where y'all both realize that y'all don't have to control each other because y'all both truly love each other and you can truly trust each other. Therefore, you don't have to control each other because y'all are connected and on the same page. So what I mean by love is not one-sided is that it's equal. You know, like let's say you buy groceries, the husband buys groceries, the husband cleans up the house. The husband is making an effort to write you love letters for the wife. And let's say the wife is showing him a lot of intimacy. The wife is like, hey, I'm ready to give you a baby. So she gives that blessing by, you know, surrendering to him, by allowing her to show her love in a different way, by being able to, you know, open up the gate for them to have a new child, and that's a priceless blessing. Also, the wife can maybe give the husband money or vice versa. I'm just giving examples, okay? Bottom line is it's not supposed to be tit for tat. Both people are always supposed to be giving towards each other every day, with what they have, even if it's not just money. Because obviously if it was just money, that's not a real relationship if it's only based off of money. Like, it's for something to last, it's got to be something that deeper than just that, something that connects y'all beyond money, your soul, your spirit, your heart, your essence. So the point I'm making is it's not one-sided. You're both supposed to be given towards each other. Also, at the same time, what I mean by it's not one-sided is that both people are supposed to realize that both people are equal. Both people have problems. Both people aren't perfect. So like, if the husband one day has a real sensitive, wild moment, you know, of stress, of anger, of worry, of pain, of, whatever, and then they learn from it, you know, it took a little while to process, but then, as time moves on, as he wakes up to see a brighter day, then guess what? They're able to healthily move forward, to the next day, you know. Now, if the wife is always bringing up that, they're like, hey, husband, even though I say I so-called love you, I'm gonna bring up that moment, that instance a few nights ago where you flipped out, you had a sensitive moment. I'm gonna start judging you on that. I'm gonna start ridiculing you, holding against you, criticizing you, blaming you, and like that's what gaslighting is. That's what narcissism. That's what manipulation, and that's what fake love is. Is that, you know, real love is where, okay, the husband, the man, had a sensitive moment, a tough night, an emotional expression, you know, an emotional release, whatever. You know what I mean? The wife is supposed to be understanding. Now, they can go for a walk or something, maybe go for a little walk and clear the air, but they're supposed to be there hugging the husband. They're supposed to be there understanding the husband. They're supposed to be there, just nurturing the husband, nourishing the husband, relaxing, calming the husband, the man. And that's what love is. They're supposed to learn from those little bumps in the road, and they're not supposed to keep doing it over and over again, making the same mistake, the same, pattern that doesn't serve them. They're not supposed to have that keep happening, but they're also supposed to be able to have peace over that, not hold it against each other, but just to accept it, learn from it, and move forward, still loving each other unconditionally. That's what real true love is, and it's vice versa too. If the woman, if the wife, if the lady, the queen, if she did something real wild, carrying herself in a way that she knew isn't favored, she knew is disrespectful, she did something, said something that was screwed up, guess what? The same thing. The husband is supposed to be there understanding. The husband is supposed to be there listening, nurturing, honoring the wife, the woman, and yeah, the husband may need time, space, to heal, to gather their thoughts, to process this. But like, when it's real true love, both sides are supposed to be equal, the husband and the wife, because down the road, you should already be able to see each other 5, 10, 20, 30 years down the road in the future together in love, and for that to happen, in a healthy way, in a true way, you all have to learn together and just build and be a team together and not hold that stuff against each other, but just to learn from it and to not let it happen again. That's what real love is. It's equal. Men are just as equal as women. Women are not better than men. Women do not dictate the show. You know, Same thing with men. It's just as equal. You know, we are on the planet. We are here to learn how to accept each other and how to work together, honestly, in our own unique way. I can do things that you're not able to do. I have wisdom and information and knowledge that you don't have. Just like there's people out there who can do things and who are aware of things that I may need to listen and learn about and brush up on. It's all a school. I'm a teacher, I'm a student. That's why I'm amazing, because I'm honest about this whole thing. So that's that. That's I'll do another video. I went on a little bit longer than I thought, but that's what it is. True love is not one-sided, it's equal, because when you truly love them, you'll love them unconditionally, and you'll have each other's feelings in regard. You would want to truly be in their heart space, understanding, being sensitive to their heart, being able to be soft, able to be able to cry, able to be able to show emotion and be seen in public happily together. That's what real true love is, and it's equal too. So when women want to try to play the victim, they want to try to hold something against a guy who they so-called love, who they say they'll never let go of, they'll never run away from, they'll never, you know, turn against, that it's their friend and that they love them, but yet out of the blue, different times they want to try to nitpick, they want to try to hold something against that man, trying to make him feel bad, trying to make the guy feel ashamed of himself. That's not love. That's not true love. That's fake. Because guess what? The tables can turn and we can do the same thing. The guy can hold everything against the woman. The guy is just as equal as the woman. The guy, the husband, the man can pull up all the different things that the woman has done, and it can keep up bringing it up, out of the blue, trying to nitpick, trying to hold it against them. What does that do? What does that do? It just adds fuel to the fire. And I'm not even gonna get into it because honestly, I'm ready to be happy, healthy. I'm ready to actually have love come to me. I'm ready to have peace in my life. I'm excited to have just euphoria enter into my life. I'm prepared to have phenomenal blessings into my life effortlessly, because otherwise, when we start overthinking about things and scenarios and circumstances that are chaotic, that are dramatic, that are problematic, that are stressful, what does it do? It just takes us into reverse, replaying scenes and scenarios in our minds that raise our blood pressure and stress us out. And I'm not gonna do that. And that has to stop on the planet, honestly. So again, that's my take on real love. It's equal. It's not one-sided. When it's real true love, y'all are both supposed to be able to forgive each other, understand each other, accept each other, and just be in total harmony, agreement with each other, to just patch things together. So that's what real true love is. You don't really love someone if you're always pointing out something about them, nitpicking, bringing them down. That's not real true love. Follow us on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, youtube.com/help make a difference. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.